And there's another treehouse back there, all screen, but I'll back up and give you, this is a shot of 2 other composting toilets, and they're the same. Same type of thing. These have a sink inside, and the toilet, the sawdust bin, clearish roof, and art on the walls. There's some reading material about composting, and let's see, a few simple rules. You can't really read it, it's kind of dark. Then there's another shower house out here. This one's a little more private than the other one. The other one's kind of like, whoa, you're just out in the open. They also have a lake here to swim in, and the lake is clothing optional, so we got to do some nude swimming. Seems like somebody might be out here. The sign says, come back soon. Hello? Knock knock? Well, I don't know if anyone's here. Nobody answered. Knock knock? So this is the bathroom. This is the shower. Somebody just forgot to flip the sign. So, this one, there's nothing behind here, it's just forest. And there's some sides, so it's a little more private. The shower branch goes right out of the tree. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They try to only use biodegradable soaps here. And so that's it. You have the sink and the mirror. It's a pretty neat spot out here. Across the way, they have the labyrinth, which is basically a little rock path laid out on the ground, and you can walk it and do meditations. There's another tree house over there. And let's see. We'll continue back around front. So from the front, if we continue, that's the way to the parking lot, and if we continue left towards the pond over here, we'll pass a flower garden and an herb garden, and we'll get to some other things. There's a shot of the pond. There's another treehouse back there alongside of the pond, and there's a few trails spread here and there. These are the ducks. A little family of ducks that run around. Looks like they like to hang out over here by what used to be a pool. I forgot to get the story on the pool. I got to get that before I leave. But right now it's just like green water. I got a bench over here. Another tree house up back there. And some paths through the woods. Alright, and we're coming up on the flower garden and the herb garden. I guess the poop helps to fertilize this garden, and it doesn't smell over here. They keep the compost hidden in a little shed thing back there along this path, and you don't even notice it doesn't smell. The composting toilets, they don't really have a smell. They don't smell like a Glade scented bathroom or one that sprayed with Lysol, but they don't smell bad at all. And so there's not a whole lot of flowers right now, but there's lots of green plants growing here. And then past this, well, here's some flowers. There you go. Stop and smell the flowers. And then on the right here, they have an herb garden. I'm not familiar enough with herb gardens to give you a walkthrough over here, but this is how most of them look. They have a lot of stuff in here. I know that's an aloe plant and some other stuff. Thing in the middle. They take turns weeding it, and that goes out to the road. And they have a garden on the other side of the road. Kind of towards the end of the season for the garden, it's getting too hot to grow some things. But now I'm going to take you on the path out to the glass house. Coming up here, Tom, who we did an interview with, the founder, man who started this has a cabin back here. He has a sign, please respect Tom's privacy. And he has a sign back there. I just walked through a spider web. Make sure there's no spiders on me. But if you walk back there, you'll find Tom's cabin. He's got a pretty nice little setup. He doesn't live there, but he comes out here a lot of mornings. He has an office in town where he works. And he kind of recomposes and does some writing and things out here. Okay, we're just going to follow this path out to the glass house. Coming up on the glass house now. There's a second path that goes that way. Kind of wraps around the pond. And a little bridge here. And this is also part of the pond. It curves around. Little island in the middle. Little area over here. And this is the glass house, which is basically what it says. It's a big sliding glass door. Got screens. Big open area. Nice patio, or porch, deck, whatever you want to call it. And they have a massage table out here that anybody can use, and yoga balls, yoga mats, meditation chart, and we've been doing yoga classes the past few mornings. One of the staff members has been leading it, and so that's kind of a nice thing. We get dinner, yoga classes. We did a sweat lodge, I'll show you that in a bit. And this is just the other side of the deck over here. And it's pretty neat. Alright, we're gonna go back to the center and then go out to the lake. And I'll show you where the lake is in the sweat lodge and everything. I'll show you where the bathtub is too. Alright. Okay, we're coming back up on the main part of the hostel. The ducks have moved here. This time we're going to work our way behind it. And you can kind of see the side view of everything, where we were earlier. And you got another 2-story tree house off to the right. Have some of the clay underneath these tarps that they've been using to build the outdoor kitchen. The clay they make the cob with. And pile of sticks. They have a tarp to cover from the rain, and we have a path going to the back. I don't know what kind of shed that is out there, but they got some bikes and maybe some tools or something behind the chicken house. Some more logs back there. Walk along the path. There's some more houses back here. This might possibly be the staff housing. I'm not for certain, but the trail goes along here to the lake, and there's another shower. Now, all of these different tree houses and everything have names. I'm not sure all the names are written down inside somewhere, but I guess the longer you stay or whatnot, or different times you stay, you can stay in different ones. This is a path off to another one. You can see it out there. It's covered, the side of this one's covered in pond fronds. Some of them are just screened in on the sides and they're wide open to the forest. It's really neat when it rains, and you can hear the thunder, lightning, feel the rain. But it stays pretty dry inside, so it's nice. This is the other outdoor shower, and you can see the shower's right here. Anybody walking down the path can catch you. I haven't caught anybody showering there yet, but there's also a bathtub, which doesn't look like it gets used very often, but it could be fun. Take a shower there, people walking by to and from the lake, and we're going to head to the lake now. As we approach the lake, you can see they have a bench over here, and there's a swimming platform out there. It just kind of floats, and there's a big net in the middle that you can kind of sit and lounge in. They call it a hammock. And then there's deck along the sides you can sunbathe in and jump off, dive off the deck. Little lily pad patch. You got a little steam coming off the lake this morning. I don't know if you can see the reflection of the moon right there. It looks better from here. Got some steam coming off. You can see the trees. It's kind of like glass out here this morning. And over to the left as you approach the lake, they have some canoes.